Hey, before we get into this video, I'm just going to be trying some new stuff for the channel. This is something that I've been kind of like brewing up for the last couple of days, even for today, where it's a day that it will become true. If you can take a joke, then continue on. If you cannot take a joke, then feel free to click off the video right now, because it's not that serious, okay? Solid Plague, Sidkriken here. I kind of paused there for 2 seconds. Anyways, this is something that's been on my mind for quite a bit, and I just, oh my gosh, it sounds like a lovely sort of series that I want to start. Things that truly annoy me and things that I love. I guess to say the reason why I'm creating this series is so you peeps viewing, the peeps. I sound like I'm freaking Jesse from Prank vs. Prank. Come on! Come on! In short, what I'm really wanting to do is I wanted to do this I hate certain things and I love certain things series, so that you guys, the Plague, and viewers who are newcomers to the channel can actually learn a little bit more about me, because I've been really for years and years trying to egg on pushing more of my personality alongside of my content, and I feel like this is a perfect opportunity because you get to know what I like and what I dislike, but put it into a funny sort of story that you guys can enjoy as of now, because, you know, YouTube is a crazy place nowadays. I knocked over my mouse. YouTube's a crazy place nowadays. People are freaking out because the algorithm is going nuts. I'm being too truthful. Oh my God, I gotta get up out of this chair again, because the meme is great, okay? It's a freaking great cliche. So when it comes to one of these things that I hate the most, we're gonna just start off with hate. Maybe hate is a strong word, honestly. Hate is a very, very strong word. I would guess have to say dislike, okay? The title's gonna say hate, and I know it's freaking clickbait. I would have to say dislike, or even hate. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on if I'm actually gonna start getting very angry midway through when describing this sort of thing. But yes, it's indecisiveness, if you haven't already seen that from the title. Indecisiveness, even though coming from someone who is indecisive, not most of the time, but sometimes, because, you know, when it comes to life, it's good to have variety in life. It's good to have variety when it comes to these things, as of like, you get to choose whatever it is you want. You don't have to choose either or. There's millions of varieties when it comes to all different types of things, including clothing, video games, gear that we use, movies, shows, cartoons, everything. There's always a huge amount of variety, and I think that is good. But when it comes to moments where it's either or, and you're still not sure, when it's either or, boy, frick, hand, what are you doing? Boy, don't you dare do it. Why? Why? I don't know how many times I've been around a lot of people in the past and in the present. I just like to describe this because it's something that I've experienced basically my whole life, okay? And it's annoying. I hate it. Why do you put me through this sort of thing? When it comes to indecisiveness, yes, of course, there is people, like all of us, we're human. And we just tend to, you know, sometimes we can't choose between the huge amount of variety that we have on many different things. Sure, you go with brown tapioca, or you could go with freaking, I don't know, Greek yogurt if you want to. I don't know if that's tapioca is a type of pudding, right? Am I good? I feel I'm so bad at this right now, but it's perfect. It is raw and I love it, and it's such a freaking great format. It makes me happy. When it comes to this, we have many different options. Cool. But there's certain situations where indecisiveness can actually ruin things in many different situations. Let's say you and a friend, you want to go out and you guys want to eat food, but you're not really sure what to eat. So, as an example, because this is an example that literally everyone in the freaking mother has heard of, you guys don't know what you want to eat, right? And you're like, hey, bro, I heard this amazing place, great food, and you know your friend likes this said specific type of food. I'm not really going to get into that because I want to make this short and not really go on for like 15 minutes about that. So you're talking to your friend, you let him know, yeah, man, this restaurant is banging. It has like the greatest food ever. Oh my God. Foodgasms everywhere up in my mouth. It is great. And then your friend says this, I don't know about you, man, but I'm not feeling that today. I'm sorry. So even though you describe to them one of their favorite foods, and they're like, all right, yeah, cool, whatever. I'm just not in the mood for that. You're just sitting there like, What would you like then? Your Majesty? I don't know. What would you like, Your Majesty? When it comes to that, it's very annoying. Being indecisive and not knowing what to get specifically when it comes to food, even when you mention a person's like favorite type of food and they don't want that. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Let's go for something else. But if it keeps going on and on and on and on, you're at the point where you literally just want to like wrangle your friend's neck. And I'm not saying that in the sense of like you want to like hurt that person. No. We don't condone that, okay? We don't condone that. We respect women around here. We respect everyone around here. No violence. No. Frick you, me! I'm being honestly serious. It's a joke, please. Please. Please do not hate me. Please do not hate me for this new format I'm trying out. Oh my lord. I am literally not even sure where this is going anymore. I feel like I'm going into like Vine humor at this point. Like this has been repeated so many times. And I'm trying to give good examples, man. I'm trying to give good humorous examples. But my humor, I don't know, it's just my humor. I'm just call it from that from now on. I guess. Reason why I necessarily do not like indecisiveness is because in certain situations, there's always an either or. And if you can't choose between those two, then you're most likely not sure about yourself in those situations. It is not a good feeling, especially from someone that knows what they want. But when it comes to certain things that happen, like this, it's so mind-boggling. Why can a human being like this? This is most likely the perfect example, but it reminds me the perfect example of indecisiveness. Oh boy, I'm about to give you the freaking golden egg. Crack that on your head. Let you be woke, okay? Be shook. This is the stupidest humor I've ever done, but it's great. Indecisiveness, a true example of indecisiveness is when you go back to the one episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Fred Burger Free go and pick a flavor. He does not know which flavor to pick. So what does he do? He goes through each and every single flavor and then changes his mind. And it makes them so angry that Grim is like, yo, fam, give me all of them. Just give me every single one. That's the best way you can handle indecisiveness, is you can give them both. But when it comes to life, you can't have both. You can only have either or, and I know that sucks. I know that sucks, but still, it's life. And it's like freaking Fred Burger. Don't be Fred Burger. Otherwise, you're being Fred Burger. And I love Fred Burger, but when it comes to that, don't do it. Please. So yeah, that's pretty much a good example of something that I necessarily do not like. Hey, I just wanted to say real quick, because I'm not sure if this is actually going to record or not, but I'm saying for the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this format, feel free to give the video a thumbs up and feck that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. And I'll check out you guys in another video. Until then, stay awesome, stay creative, plague. This is Sidkriken. Peace.